Hey people, Idrit here, 3v3 Faction War. This is Meridian High City and Chaos Space Marines versus Imperial Guard. For the Blue Chaos team, the Tenso is a Plague Champion, starts off with the damage of a time bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some strong utility and support, can also repair. Alongside, YZ with a Chaos Lord, a durable and destructive hero walking through objects and cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption. We have the World Eaters elite scheme here. Rounded off the team, I'm tilted with a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and disruptive hero with powerful battlefield manipulation and control. Red Guard team, Seraph with a Lord Commissar, strong offense and support. Fighting in a melee begins with a refractor shield. Looks like the Armageddon Steel Legion elite scheme recolored, like silvery. And alongside a couple of Lord Generals, first up is Najsik, and we have Novacyt. These guys start off with a retinue of stormtroopers, really strong defense and support, can also add to the retinue fighting in ranged combat. Looks like the Catechins elite scheme here for Novacyt. Najsik running just a generic scheme, I think, recolored. In the mid, looks like they're going to be pushed back by the Chaos Lord's presence. Heretics giving chase. Might be a waste to spend your Doom Blast though there. Back to north, Sentinel gets a good stomp. Couple of CSM got messed up. Doombots flying in. Decent damage to the Sentinel. Looks like it's far enough away now. Lord Commissar now being messed up. Might go down if the CSM moved a little bit sooner, maybe. Might not have been enough. They had 100 hit points. Single cap very early on for Chaos. Chaos Lord running straight at the power, which are typically relatively safe on this map. Two natural powers of both teams and some contested in the north and south. Are we going to see Combi Flamer? Double CSM for I'm Tilted. Sentinels all around. The Tenso straight into a tier 1.5 unit, I guess. I only see one generator up, suggesting Havocs or Noise Marines rather than Raptors, but we'll see. Catechin Devils on the way for Seraph and for Novacyt. Might be able to relieve some of this pressure with their disruption and general menace. Catechins can mess you up. Double cap for the Chaos. Heretics doing some capping in the mid, and I don't think they're going to be able to finish that cap though. It is Raptors for the Tenso. Here's all those Sentinels. Well, the two Sentinels. This one doesn't have ground pound yet though. Those guardsmen didn't reinforce. Don't see any war gear. What is Najsik up to? They are not spending. Are they going for a really quick tier 2? Might be. Something you can do in a 3v3 with your allies to support you. Cool scheme here from the Tenso. The sickly green. More Catechins for Seraph, some Noble Worship, and Raptors can now jump stuff. And maybe get stomped, but nope. It was that Chaos Space Marine fella that got stomped. Raptors just terrorizing the guardsmen in melee, suppressing when they land with the loud cacophony effect. There's a shotgun blast from the Catechins. Catechins do have power melee, they can threaten the Raptors in melee combat, but not with everything else there. And them being kind of isolated. There's some Noble Worship. Some health regen for Tenso's units. Lots of damage on the Catechins, but they just got healed thanks to a medical pack from the Lord General. Grenade launcher. Really getting some usage out of these Catechins, but how long can they stick around for? That long is the answer. There's tier 2 for Najsik. Down is the Lord General there. Nope, Commissar's down over there. They are power bashing. Noise Marines and a Combi Flamer for YZ's Chaos Lord army. Doing some quick bashing there. Heretic trying to cap, or rather decap, and meeting some shotguns. Noise Marines, when they're Sonic Blasted, this Sonic Blast will shut down ranged attacks and is very effective at shaking apart generators. 463 to 395. Good special there from the Lord General. That two-handed swing. Don't know how he does that while still holding the bolter, but got that fancy arm of his, I guess. Getting a decap is the Chaos Lord. This could be big as Najsik is in tier 2 now. Shutting down the power like this could be very, very bad. Pathogen's getting absolutely wrecked by Noise Marines. Pretty hard counter for those guys. They can't use any of their ranged damage reduction, their ranged disruption. I don't know if they can use their smoke grenade when they are sonic blasted. I wonder. You would think so. It's not a ranged attack. 463 to 373. Full power bash by YZ. Nicely done. Decapped as well. 463 to 368. Looks like YZ recognized the fast tech because I didn't see anything from Najsik, who's gone double assault kit stormtroopers, maybe supported with the sniper rifle for even more range. Got a decap on the VP. It's a strong start for Chaos, but these Imperial Guard players might be going for this long game, and they are taking up faster. Najsik already has 2 tier 2 units up, although they're not kind of heavyweight units. They're not Ogrins or anything, or a Walker. But they can do some work for you with those hotshot lasguns of theirs. Nasty burst damage out in tier 2. A decent stomp on the Sorcerer's face. Can they get any retreat grenades or anything? Doesn't look like they're moving for it. Sorcerer goes down to Pathogen's power melee. I think these guys will be alright. I'm Tilted is in tier 2 and its bloodletters on the way. They go after those stormtroopers really well. These guardsmen getting messed up by the sonic blaster. Najsik does get them out of there eventually. Lord General taking the mid. All the red team in tier 2. Here comes that Chaos Lord. Some cacophony there, doesn't knock him off the cap though. Got Plasma Guardsman for Novacyt in tier 2. Raptors jump. It's a good jump. Thought maybe they were a little bit isolated, but they do have some backup here. Tenso bringing in the Noise Marines and CSM. Eternal War CSM as well. So you have that damage buff. Where's this fella up to? It's really determined to get that decap there, Najsik. Chimera on the way for Seraph. Get a cap on blue team's natural VP. Trying to steal the northern power there as well. Here are your bloodletters, demons with power melee hellblades. Huge amounts of DPS. They can teleport and phase out. Look at that on the Sentinel. Sentinel who seems to be stuck and goes down. That was weird. Did a little jig and died. Is that a grenade launcher barrage? You guys have grenade launchers? No. Who has grenade? Oh, it's these fellas. And there's a creeping barrage making them run away there. 382 to 305. Plague Marines for the Tenso. Some roasting guardsmen. It's a nasty combo, the Immolate and the Sonic Blaster. But can the Stormtroopers keep their range? Infiltrate in there to try and get away from the Combi Flamers shots. There's that burst damage. Don't have a sniper rifle yet. 350 to 305. The guards are starting to stabilize though, even taking his VP back, thanks to Seraph, Icon of Zinch, and the Rod of Warpfire for the Chaos Sorcerer. They've taken the northern power, they're noding it. Gonna take some southern points as well now. Dave Champion being trolled by guardsmen in melee because they know he can't really hurt them because he's got 8 DPS for some reason. Raptors jump. It's a really good one. Can they gonna eat a grenade though? They should be eating grenades here, but they don't. It's a perfect time to try some grenades, I think. Just after they jump, they can't really move super well afterwards if they're in melee. Takes a while to disengage and turn and stuff. Blast Master Noise Marines here for the Tenso. I think the Sonic Blaster is doing really well. Should have kept it. Looks like YZ has kept it for now. Gonna get in Nurgle Shrine. Manticore strike. Yes, Manticore from Novacyt. There it is. Almost wiped out those heretics. The shrine survives. Here is the Manticore. To manually target the 4 Manticore rockets, but it did huge amounts of damage over great range. Nurgle's Shrine allows you to reinforce off it if it's been worshipped. Otherwise, you get some health regen pulses and suppression to nearby enemies. That stuff becomes more frequent if you're worshipping it as well. It's a really good shrine for team games. 220 to 305. Heavy turret? No, Leman Russ dropped in for Najsik. Double Stormtroopers straight into Tier 3 Leman Russ, and they're on this VP again. Sorcerer's down. Triple cap for the Imperial Guard. Coming out swinging here in Tier 2 and Tier 3. Can the Imperial Guard keep up this momentum though? Where are the Plague Marines? They're just here. That snaring missile launcher. Cool model for that thing. I always wanted the Plague Champion to get a Tier 3 missile launcher. Would be fun. 163 to 305. The triple continues for Imperial Guard. Eating Blastmaster shot though is the Lord General. More Plague Marines now. They might need to rotate YZ and help out here. Looks like they are going to get revive at least. I Am Tilted has a Mark of Corn autocannon Havoc squad. That thing is scary. Look at the damage on those catechins. Holy crap. That was 2 bursts of that weapon. 119 to 305. They're backing off. In the mid. Bunch of guardsmen. No turrets up. No Chimera. No beacon. Seraph is keeping the Chimera to the north for now. Leman Russ taking shots, maybe unnecessarily. Lots of Blastmaster shots from Plague Marine missiles as well. Chaos Lord trying to ruffle some feathers in the back lines. Good push for Chaos. Can they get Leman Russ? Almost. Very nearly got it. Oh, they got it. They did get it. Chaos on the mid now. Down to 93 VPs though. Have they done enough? Is that Leman Russ takedown enough to get some momentum here in mid? Maybe another shrine a little bit closer. Maybe a turret in the mid. A las cannon turret. In the north. I'm Tilted trying to take back some territory. Chimera proving to be an issue though. Havoc's back at base. Revive reinforcing in a moment. It's Curse of Zinch on those catechins. Can they kill a model though? They're trying. There we go. Those guys don't have their Eternal War. And as I said, catechins are dangerous in melee. Heretics getting away there for YZ. 90 to 305 1-to-1 cap. Another shrine is indeed in the mid from the Tenso. Being worshipped as well. Do cost you 5 pop and it's 15 power for a shrine as well. 150 wreck. Raptors with the Aspiring Champion. That Demon Wall. And melee Chaos Space Marines drawing their weapons there. With the Aspiring Champion allows them to draw chainswords and get stuck in. 84 to 305. Manticore striking on the VP from pretty close range. Doesn't give you a lot of time to respond. And it's uncapped at the moment. Some sneaky Stormtroopers. Getting some vision for another Manticore strike, maybe. Nope, they're just shooting. That was Seraph. 79 to 305 is a no cap gain. Chaos are taking red team's natural, also getting their own natural back. I'm Tilted really needs to try and solidify here. You see something getting messed up. That was Curse of Zinch into the warp fire. Did some good work. And the autocannon is set up. Bloodletters down to a single model. Need to run. There we go. What's going on in the mid? It's turning blue for Chaos. What is this? It's just these guys taking their natural VP back. Baneblade on the way for Najsik. I'm Tilted already tier 3. The Tenso and YZ go. Looks like we're going to get a full tier 3 from all 6 players here. I'm tilted, not a fan of Raptors once they get to tier 3, I guess. Can they hold on? The Chaos fellas. They do have a Blastmaster in the mid. Not sure. There was another one, wasn't there? Oh, they're both here. Good luck capping, Mr. Lord General. The VP itself, because it's capped for Chaos, will give them some vision there. Manticore. Can they get the shrine down here? Leman Rush dropped in again. This time for Novacyt. Last Master with a good shot. Heretic's doing some good work in there. Last Master that time hit the Leman Rush. Is it going to go down? It is. Dropped it in a bad place. Bloodlust pop by the Chaos Lord. Kicking off in the mid now. Raptors jumping in. Friendly fire. Bloodlust from the Chaos Lord gives you more damage output for every attack you land with your army. You get a bigger bonus for melee attacks, I believe. Baneblade. Was that a special attack against the Baneblade? No, I think it was targeting the Stormtroopers there. TSM living on the edge. Got tilted. And they died. Was he just letting them die to get population? It might have been. Got Terminators up. With auto cannon. Can they put pressure on the Baneblade? Do they need to put pressure on the Baneblade? If they can cap the mid, it's up to these guys to move forward. What is this? That's the Chimera of Seraph all the way to the south. We now have a las cannon turret. This thing does a lot of damage. It's a really nice anti-vehicle turret. You can see it hit the Baneblade here, I think. Maybe. Perhaps. There we go. It's like the Havoc's las cannon as well. It doesn't have a wind-up time. This goes. Got 3 shots. Did some really good damage. There's an Imperial Abyss from the Plague Champion. Killed the hero in there. One of the Lord Generals, I think. 79 to 156. Seraph gets down the shrine that was there. Both shrines down now. Single cap for Chaos. Back to the north. Being taken by I'm Tilted. Terminators could come mid, maybe. Baneblade took tons of damage. Is that a repair? Looks like that's a repair bunker because I don't see anything else there repairing. We have another Leman Russ for Najsik now. Kashyyyk in the field now for Novacyt. Leman Russ on the way for Seraph. Replaced some Noise Marines, YZ. Need to be careful. These Terminators do that demoralization effect there, but they'll take a lot of damage from that plasma. There's some Tzeentchian worship to help them out. Try and keep the Noise Marines separated a bit so they can't both be manticored easily. YZ with 2. The Tenso with 1. I'm Tilted has dropped to the unit. Not sure what it was. Sorcerer's down. It's a good hit. Can they fight them head on, the Imperial Guard? We'll see. Chaos is super great at head-to-head fights, typically in team games. There's one army butting up against another. Chaos can typically brute force their way through that. Don't always have the longevity of other factions or the mobility. But toe-to-toe, they can do it. Another Baneblade on the way for Seraph. Mines dropped in. So I don't think the Plague Champion is going to get this cap, but does get the decap. Double here for Chaos. 79-71. It's close. It's very close. We had some sneaky Catachans trying to get a decap there. I'm Tilted says no. I'm not sure what this fella's up to. I was going for a revive. Chaos still going for a revive. Red team might make a push here. Chimera, Leman Russ, Baneblade, bunch of infantry. Can the Imperial Guard get the mid back? They are going to get another Baneblade. Big shots. Something's on the mid, on the Lord Generals. Lamrad of Phobos on the way for Tenso. Is it good? Let the Galaxy burn. Well, it's alright. The first fireball was good. Chaos still have it. Trying to get rid of stuff first is the Imperial Guard. They're capping now. Who is it? Is it Kasrkin? Yep, Kasrkin are capping with that fast capping trait. And the Guard hold on. Trying to get some power back in the north. Looks like they are heavily focusing mid now, Imperial Guard. What's this? It's a power bash. That's cheeky. Well done, Seraph. 75 to 24. Can they hold on? What have they got set up here? No heavy turrets. Bunkers quite far back. Manticore still in play. That could make a big difference. And here's the second Baneblade. Could be a massive deal. We've got the first Chaos Predator. Marco Zinch for anti-vehicle. And the Lamrad of Phobos is up. Big finish coming, potentially, in the meat grinder of the mid. Down go those CSM. That was nasty DPS. Got a Melter Gun Lord General here. What about you? Nothing for Najsik in terms of war gear. Don't have any retinue fellas either at the moment. Couldn't quite get the decap. Raptors jumping in. Lots of demoralization from those Terminators. Holy crap, it's a lot of damage. Lots of death. Just got kind of caught flat-footed, those fellas. Anticore on the Terminators' faces. Takes out one of the models. They don't have a Noble Shrine here. What is this? Catachin trying to cap. How did they knock back that guy? Or was it a shotgun blast, I guess? They're gonna get a decap, those Catachins. Standing up to some warp-infused swords. Here's the Lamrad of Phobos. Side sponsor mounted. Twin-linked las cannons. 35 to 24. It's so close. Single cap for Imperial Guard. Don't see anything else coming from the Guard here. Don't think they can get rocket runs rolling either. I'm told it might be able to get a nuke soonish. Or maybe just some more Terminators. Blue team got the mid. 27 to 24, only 3 VPs in it. Shrine for terms, says YZ. There's the 2-1 for Chaos. Can he just sit on the mid and hold it? Imperial Guard with some damaged Baneblades. They can't push. I don't think they can push it. Who needs las cannons when you've just got loads of Blastmasters? There's a GG. Looks like Chaos are going to hold on for victory. Nice game. Awesome back and forth. Losses all around. And a big finish. With some big old stuff. Let's look at his heroes, end of the game. Level 2 Plague Champion, no war gear for this fella. Level 7 Chaos Lord. Combi Flamer and Armor of the Inferno went for some fire. Sorcerer got Demon Armor at the end. Level 4. Level 5 Lord Commissar, Xenos Power Claw, Bionic Eye, and Stubbornness. Level 5 Lord General, this was Najsik, I don't think they had any war gear. And Novacyt with the Melter Guns and Flat Jacket, also level 5. There you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Big thanks to these players for taking part in a faction war for our amusement. And I'll see you next time.